Well, it's good to be here with you tonight. It's Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow's the holiday, and we're just going to bring you what we brought to the people this morning. I did some research on Memorial Day. It was actually known as Decoration Day. It was meant to honor the Civil War veterans killed in action. And then it was in 1968 that Congress set aside a Uniform Monday holiday act, which it made Memorial Day. And they decided to do it on the last Monday of May, so it would give a 3-day weekend. That went into effect in 1971. I went back and I looked up how many men that was lost in the Civil War, and I was amazed. There was over 620,000 troops that was killed, according to my stats now. World War I, the American forces lost 116,708 troops. World War II, we lost 416,800 troops. Korea came about and we lost 33,686 troops. Vietnam, we lost 58,220. And then the war in Iraq lost a total of 4,424 troops. And the Afghan war that we're basically are still fighting, so far there has been 2,372 troops that was actually killed. I went then to try to figure out how many people has lived on Earth from the time man began. I couldn't get no estimate. Every place I read, nobody knew. One place, it was like 110 billion. I don't really know. I have no clue. But I did find one place where it said that in one day, there would be 160,000 people that would die. And it basically rounded out to one person dies every 2 seconds. Now, you know, each one has a soul. Everyone I'm talking to tonight has a soul. You have a soul. I have a soul. Each one was born lost. Now, that might sort of make you wonder what I'm trying to say tonight. But each person that God made was born lost. God made every person. He created every person. I had, I don't know, probably 30 people there this morning, and every one was different. Every person was different. He gives us all an invitation to come to Him. He gave me an invitation to come to Him. He's worthy of your honor. I don't know how much you're going to think of this as anything to it. There was a flag that I had bought at an auction, and I didn't know what was in the box, and I ended up purchasing that box. Didn't have no idea what was in it. I got home and opened it up, and it was a brand new official American flag that was designated for a particular soldier. I never knew the soldier's name. I could kick myself for allowing the box to be thrown away. But that was an issued flag to a soldier I never knew. And that flag was not wrapped up the right way. But me and my wife, last night, we folded that flag the best I could, the correct way. And I showed that to the people today, and I told them, I said, I don't know whose flag this was for. I don't know whether they served in the Marines, the Army, Navy, the Air Force. I have no clue of the soldier that served. But that man and that flag was worthy of honor. But God sent his son to you. God sent his son to me. He gave me the desire to want to fold that flag in respect to the soldier that belonged to. And what I wrote down here is I said, let's remember the greatest Memorial Day of all. See, the American soldier paid for my right to be there in that nursing home this morning. They gave me the ability to say all the words that I said in that nursing home this morning. How that Jesus died, how that he was sent by God, how that he died on a wooden cross, how that his mother was named Mary and she was a virgin. And God told Jesus, I want you to go to that cesspool called earth, and I want you to die for fallen man. And Jesus came in the form of that little baby and lived for 33 years. And the last 3 years of his life, he was able to fulfill God's plan to the fullest. Is he worthy of honor? Is that soldier that I folded his flag, was he worthy of honor? The one who died is alive. That soldier that flag was for, he's laying somewhere. But the one who died for man, and the one who died to bring salvation, his grave is empty. His grave is empty. There was some reading I want to leave with you. It's found in Ephesians 6, in verse 14. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Let me ask you a question. Does Jesus live in you? Does he live inside you? Do you honor him? Today, I honored that American soldier that I didn't know who that flag belonged to. I honored him because he maybe gave me peace to be able to say the words that I said today. I don't know. I have no clue. But here's what I know. The one who died is now alive. If you go to Jerusalem, you'll find that there's no body. There's no physical body buried in that tomb. That tomb is empty. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Thank y'all for listening.